The Office of the Commissioner of Police on Friday extended condolences to the loved ones of Special Police Constable 365 Chrysandra Reynolds Favre. Authorities confirmed that the young constable who was attached to the Immigration Department and her unborn child perished due to the pandemic. Acting Prime Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire says the loss is a somber reminder of the gravity of the global healthcare crisis, which has been complicated by the very contagious Delta variant.
I think every death is a sorry situation for all of us in Saint Lucia and the world. I mean, the whole world is now plagued by the pandemic, and so many lives have been lost. And especially since the Delta variant came around, and to lose a member of the front line to succumb to COVID is certainly painful. And like I said, we've had a number of deaths in St. Lucia and quite a few since the Delta variant. So it is really painful. I read almost every day the results on testing and deaths, and you just try to wonder, how can we overcome the hurdles that we are facing now? You try to explain to people, to persuade them, to educate them, to encourage them, to motivate them, to follow the basic protocols.
Saint Lucia is in the midst of a deadly fourth wave of the pandemic. The tourism minister once again implored Saint Lucians to comply with the public health mitigations measures of hand washing, physical distancing, and mask wearing. But, moreover, he touted the benefits of the COVID-19 vaccines, which reduced the odds of severe illness and death. St. Lucia, like other countries across the globe, have been grappling with the vaccine hesitancy with less than 20% of the population vaccinated.
Let's accept the reality that COVID will not go away. We have to find the best ways for us to work together to manage it, mitigate its consequences, and be able to continue with our lives. That is what we have to do. That's not government's responsibility alone. Everyone must share the responsibility and share the sacrifices. And that is our appeal to our people, that every single person must share the responsibility and share the sacrifice for us to be able to manage COVID as effectively as possible. The best hope right now is for one to get vaccinated. The data shows that persons who are vaccinated are less likely to be infected, and certainly if they do get infected, are less likely to have any severe illness, and are even more unlikely to die.
Dr. Hilaire urged St. Lucians to think of the common good. While vaccine mandates are not currently on the menu of policy prescriptions, officials believe St. Lucians have a solemn duty to look out for their fellow citizens.
We need to call on everyone to please consider the importance of being vaccinated. Encourage your friends to get vaccinated. Encourage your families to get vaccinated. It is our best hope to manage this pandemic in a manner which saves our lives and will secure livelihoods. So I want to make that appeal to every St. Lucian. Nobody's going to force you. Nobody's going to, compulsorily vaccinate you. We want you to understand the necessity of doing it at this point in time, the necessity to protect others, to protect your family.
Frontliners, including medical personnel, fire officers, and the police, have been adversely affected by the COVID-19 virus. Just this week, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre revealed that more than 150 police officers are currently in quarantine.
I don't know that there is any special response to protect the police officers. They're very exposed. I mean, I've been informed of so many instances where the police arrest somebody, and after arresting them, having to do a COVID test and find out that they're positive. And then the police officers have been exposed. They have to go into quarantine. Some of them have tested positive. So it is difficult for the police officers, extremely difficult, which is why we moved to a ticketable offense rather than, a criminal offense, to be able to safeguard them and have less interaction with individuals. We just have to continue to appeal to the public to play their role.
The young constable enlisted in the police force on September 30th, 2019, according to a prepared statement from the Office of the Police Commissioner, quote, WSPC Favre served with distinction and positively impacted the lives of all who had the pleasure of interfacing with her. a call is made to all officers to be each other's keeper, lend a shoulder of strength to those among us who need it most at this time. The journey ahead may seem blurred at this point, but together we may press on. To our family, the Royal St. Lucia Police Force extends our deepest sympathies." Unquote. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.